Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a weekly reading for Capricorn from the 8th to the 14th of July 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you'd like a personal reading, please go to my website jessmud.co.uk and book a reading. I've put the decks that I'm using in the description box, so please have a look. And don't forget to watch my videos on simple energy healing remedies as well as my deck walkthrough series. You will find that interesting. So like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. I'm starting off with the general energy read for you, and then I will do the general tarot read for you afterwards. Okay, so the first card you've got is the playfulness card over here. So this is the page of rods over here. So you needing to focus on your work, but also having to do it, be a bit light-hearted about whatever you're doing at the moment. So you might be sitting over there, stressing out too much. You need to just maybe, find the fun in whatever you're doing with that page of rods over there. And this is also, working on your project, working with a lot of people as well. You've got the 7 or the Chariot card over there. This is the awareness card. So this is about you taking control, coming into yourself and, being in charge. So you have had success coming in for you there with the awareness card. It's about a transformation for you. So, where you've been stressed out over here, something is emerging that is calmer. You're getting control of that situation as well. So don't be so stressed out about it. Try and see, the humor in a situation. You've got the harmony card over here, so this is coming through a lot of difficulties and getting insight as well, but also overcoming those difficulties and getting a lot of peace, so a lot of peace of mind coming in there for you. In the past, you've got the schizophrenia card, so very, very stressed out, having to have made a decision over there that has caused a lot of issues. It was a big decision that you had to make, and you have been really, it's been very stressful. You can see this person is very stretched over there, almost ready to fall over here. Now you've got the maturity card, which is the 8 of Pentacles over here, so new money coming. So maybe you had to make a decision about changing jobs over here, and that was the thing that stressed you out, and it looks like you've started some kind of new work cycle or something. Maybe there was a promotion that you've gone through as well. So, instead of being too, stuck in all the where everything is too heavy and where you're feeling like it's getting you down, try and find the humor, try and find the lightheartedness in that situation. And you are communicating with a lot of people as well with that playfulness card over here. Now you've got the slowing down card, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So things are coming along, maybe a little slowly, maybe not going as fast as you'd like with this tortoise there. And the Knight of Pentacles is like a tortoise as well. So moving pretty slowly and steadily through that job, but also it's going to bring in that money. And the final card is the Hermit. So this is about being focused on that work. Maybe you're doing some further study as well, or you're thinking about doing some further education as well. This is the card ruled by Virgo. It's the aloneness card, but it just means that you're going to be very centered on whatever you're doing, or very focused on whatever you're doing. And it's going to be work related as well. So, try to find the lightheartedness. This is now, whatever you're doing now, you're going to be starting a new cycle. It's going to be, something that's less stressful for you. Because both these cards, this card, you can almost see the stress that's going on in the back. It seems like, you've now reached a point where you're much more stable, and you now need to be a little more playful in whatever you're doing. And just keep going as far as the work goes. Focus on that work, and it looks like, some further study coming in as well. So those are the energies for that week. So I'm going to use the Mythic Tarot for the main read. I have shuffled this deck. Okay, so you've got the Magician card over here. Now, Most of the cards in this deck is talking about choice. You can see with this particular magician, you being very skilled at whatever you're doing, but having to make a choice about what you want to do. Taking your skills and using it to pick a path or pick a direction that you're going into. The magician is about manifesting, whatever you want. So you are pretty hard at work. It's also a number 1 card, so this is the beginning of something brand new. It is a card that is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is about education and learning and teaching. So this might be where you're at. You might be training people, you might be doing a lot of travel as far as your work goes, a lot of communication coming on over there, but you're having to make some kind of choice about this particular work that you're doing. So you have to choose a path, choose a direction in which you have to go in. So you're trying to specialize, it seems, and you're having to make some kind of big decision over there. Now you've got the Strength card over there, so you've been dealing with a lot of problems. You could have been even dealing with a fire sign person, which is Leo, but it looks like you've been overcoming a lot of obstacles and a lot of problems and taking control over it. So this is Hercules battling that golden lion and winning in the end. So this is about you having gone through or going through a lot of problems at the moment, but you're overcoming them. You've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in over there, so things are about to change for you and change for the better. You're coming out of the darkness into the light. There's the cave over there that you're coming out of, so big changes coming in for you over there. So you just need to hang in. It looks like things are starting to move in your favor. You've got the 8 of Swords over here, so this is about feeling very trapped. There was a lot of drama, trying to make a decision as well about leaving a situation. This could have been some kind of legal issue that you have been dealing with as well. There's a lot of sword cards over here, but also maybe dealing with the situation where there's a lot of conflict and you're trying to get yourself out of that situation. You can see these 3 women with their tongues hanging out. So you might have been facing a situation where there's a lot of gossip that's been going on and people stirring up a lot of problems over there. And you can see this is Pandora's box over there. So it seems like somebody may have let out information about you that caused up a lot of problems. There was a lot of issues that you had to deal with, and that is what you're trying to sort out at the moment with this particular Star card. So there might have been some kind of issue that went on, where you dealt with people that were very difficult in this particular job. You can see that, maybe them causing a lot of issues. With the Pandora's box, it's about getting guidance as well with the Star card, guidance in this particular situation. You can see in the back there's the rainbow over there. So things are going to be, or starting to look up for you over there, even though a lot of problems have been faced. Maybe this is the reason why you're trying to make a decision, maybe to move on to something. Now you've got the Empress card over here, so you are working towards your future and hoping to get stability financially as well as stability in your home. You want abundance to come in as well, so you are, trying to achieve that. And comfort, really. Now you've got the 2 of Swords over here, so this is trying to make a decision. You might be dealing with a lot of difficult people as well, so conflicting people that are in conflict with each other, or you might be in conflict with somebody as well. This is trying to make that decision and not being able to make a choice about what to do and how to leave this particular situation. There's a lot of dark clouds over there, so there's a lot of problems that are going on over here, but it looks like you really don't want to make this particular decision. You can see this man's got his hands over his ears, and these were his parents fighting over it, but he didn't want to intervene. There's some kind of decision that you have to make, and you can't procrastinate about it. That decision will have to be made. This might even be some kind of legal issue that you're facing, and you really don't want to, to face it really at this particular moment. Something official as well with that 2 of Swords. Now you've got the 2 of Wands over here, and this is about also making a choice about whether to stay put in whatever you're doing or to move on. And you can see, he's in a dilemma over there about what to do next. So you've got that 2 of Swords. This could be even about signing new contracts or starting something afresh, because that situation you are in has got a lot of conflict in it. So you've got the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and you've got that Magician with that pathway to choose. So it looks like you're facing some kind of big dilemma or big decision, and you are really at a loss of what to do. Now if you don't make the decision, it looks like the Wheel of Fortune is going to come in and make that decision for you, because that's a major arcana card. Now you've got the 7 of Wands. Whatever situation you're going on, whatever's going on around you, there's a lot of conflict. and you're having to fight a lot of battles. So you're going through a lot of problems, a lot of obstacles, and dealing with a lot of difficult people. Even with that Two of Swords, these people are in conflict with each other. So there's a lot of issues that are going on as far as that goes. Now, the Nine of Cups is what you want. So you want happiness and satisfaction, and you want wishes to come true as well with that Nine of Cups. So that's in your hopes and fears. Now, the final outcome, you've got the Ten of Swords, the Lovers, and the King of Pentacles. Now, this could be an ending of that legal decision, whatever's been going on, because you've got that Eight of Swords to begin with over there, and you can see with the Ten of Swords, having to let go of that situation. Maybe you won't be able to sort this out. Whatever drama is going on, whatever the people are causing, it doesn't seem like you're going to be somebody that's going to be able to sort it out. This could be the ending of a legal decision as well. So you could have been dealing with legal matters with somebody else. The Ten of Swords is not a card that is, it's not a positive card. So there's not, you can't say that you're going to win in this particular situation. This is a card that says, if you're overwhelmed or if you've been defeated, you need to just cut your losses and move on. Maybe whatever is going on there, whoever you're dealing with is a bit too powerful for you at this particular moment, and it's time for you to just let it go and walk away from it. So this could be a legal decision that is made that may not go in your favor, or the outcome may not be what you want. And you might be dealing with conflict where you can't fight it. You need to actually just leave it and walk away towards that new sunrise there. You've got the Lovers card as well, needing to make that decision. And it's very important that you make that decision and make sure you're considering and researching all your options that are available for you. And the final outcome is the King of Pentacles. So whatever happens, you're coming out a winner in that situation. So even though it's the Ten of Swords, you will have financial stability, security. The job that you take on, whatever that new job is, going to be a job of leadership. So the choice that you're going to be making is to leave behind this old situation. It looks like a work situation going on over there. Making that decision and then coming out on top with that King of Pentacles. So although you are reluctant to actually make a decision of moving on, it seems like if you make that decision, there's a lot of money. You can see this King has got a lot of money at the bottom over there. And he's holding onto that pentacle, showing that he's in charge. And he's got the money in his hand. And there's a lot of stability. You've got that really big castle in the background over there. So, even though you don't really want to leave the situation and you're really thinking about whether or not you should stay or go, it seems like if you cut ties with the situation, leave it behind, cut your losses and move, make the decision to move, it looks like you will come out on top with that King of Pentacles. And, a lot of money will come in for you. So you're being faced with that big decision at this particular moment. And if you don't make the decision, it seems like the Wheel of Fortune is going to come in and bring that change for you there. But you are dealing with a very difficult situation. It seems to be a work situation. There's a lot of problems. Now you've got the Queen of Autumn over here. So you have the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Autumn is the Queen of Pentacles. And it says you will be given advice that is both practical and creative, and it should be followed precisely. Focus on the positive in every situation or purpose or person. So the Queen of Pentacles is about being given advice that you need to be taking, and also it's coming on top. It's something to do with work situation because it's the Pentacles card, and you need to be very organized as well. It says you need to also focus as well. So some advice coming in for you, and you need to follow that advice to the T. The Strength card says here, true strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. You have tremendous personal power and courage. So you really need to hang in there. Take this advice that is coming in for you there. You've got that Strength card over here. You are facing very difficult people or a very difficult situation, but you do have the ability to cope with it. You've got the Ace of Winter over here, so implementation of your brilliant new idea may get you off to a rocky start, but keep going. The challenges will help you refine your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. The Ace of Winter is the Ace of Swords, and this is about cutting out things. So this is about severing ties with the past and moving forward. and taking control of that situation, and even winning in a legal kind of way, because it's the Ace of Swords and it's usually a legal battle that is won. Now this is about dealing with conflict and actually severing ties with that conflict, or cutting your ties with whatever conflict is going on. And you've got that Ten of Swords, so this is the end of that conflict, or end of that difficult situation, and actually moving on. So you've got the Ten of Swords over here, and you've got the Ace of Swords. So once you make a decision, and you will need to get some advice from it. It looks like you will make a brand new start with that Ace of Winter, maybe signing new contracts as well, and it's going to give you a lot of financial security. That's about to come in for you, because the people that you're dealing with are pretty nasty. So even though that decision is a bit difficult and you don't really want to make it, but it seems like you're going to need to make that decision, because it looks like the universe is bringing in the Wheel of Fortune, and it's going to be pushing you to make a decision to leave this particular situation. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it hasn't. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.